Welcome to the God Talk. I am your host, Ole the God, and this is the podcast where gods and goddesses come together to discuss their business and the moves that they're making, giving you business tips to help you start your own business, grow your business, or even grow yourself. So tap in and let's get on with the show. So what's up, everybody, and welcome to the God Talk. We are into the second episode. In this episode, we don't have any guests, but we got some jewels that I'm about to go ahead and drop for you. So this episode, I wanted to dig deep into being yourself, but also being okay. Understanding to take a break and not be fully burned out. I talked about this a little bit in the first audio episode of the God Talk. I said, if you're not okay, your business is not okay. I'm going to get a little bit more into depth into what was said. So going back into that, you're not okay, your business is not going to be okay. The reason I'm going back and I want to go a little bit more deep into it is because I discovered this myself. And I had to do a little bit of retracking, reevaluating. Big break was definitely needed. Once I did that, now everything is just coming into fruition. Everything's coming together. I'm not going to try to use no big word or anything. Everything's coming together. So recently, I've been stagnant as far as with business, and this is mainly for the people that business has been stagnant. It's been the constant same thing. You're not having the same motivation. You're not having the same move. You're just not feeling it anymore. Sales have probably dropped, or if not, they're the same, probably 4 or 5 a month. You're not reaching your goals. This is particularly what you need to do, or what is best to do. You need to take a break. You need to stop, take a break out, get back to yourself, getting back to the reason you're doing this, getting back to setting up as far as a goal, schedule, but big break is needed first. And I don't mean take like a week break, take multiple days out. Just take a little break. Take some time out where you don't do what you typically do and just take a small break. If you still have some work that needs to be done as far as making a post for your day. I know I still had to make some posts for the day. Take as far as you doing 3 to 5 posts or reaching out to 7 to 10 clients, take a little break, reduce the number to 3, or take it out where you don't do any work until about halfway through the day. And I say take this break because it's going to be needed. You're going to first need to get back to why you started this, what's stopping you, reevaluating your business itself, the side business, whatever it is that you're working on. Look at the analytics. You want to get deep into the analytics of your business. If you don't already have it set up, analytics is the stats, the details. This is where you need to go to and you need to study, because you can see when people are mainly going to your web page or looking at your profile at the longest, who's looking at it, the age group, the gender. You can look at everything. So once you get that down pat, then you'll understand a little bit more of what you need to post or when you need to post. As far as you may not have gotten to what you need to post, but you definitely need to find out when you need to post and when you need to reach out to the people. When's the best time that people are engaging with your business? Once you do that, you'll then want to, after you've taken the break, you kind of reevaluate everything that's going on, and then you want to jump into a schedule. Schedule is the next step. Set up a schedule. I promise you it is going to help 100%. This is for everything that you're doing just in life in general, not even just for business. This is just for life in general. Set a schedule for yourself. And I don't mean set up a schedule and you're going to set the schedule up for the whole entire week. Set up a schedule for the day. Go through everything that you have set up and plan it out either by the hourly, by the 30-minute mark, but you want to set it up to the point where you're getting your morning stretch. If you do that, your meditation, your workout. If you feel like it's better to get it at night, that's on you. I think particularly it's better to get it early in the morning, so you go ahead and knock it out. Do everything that you need to do in the morning. If you got kids or dogs, you need to take them out. You want to clean up the house a little bit. Do all of that in the morning, right? Then after that, go ahead and while you're doing that in the morning, that's your same time that you're scheduling. You want to go ahead and set up by noon. You want to have this done by 1 o'clock. You want to do this. 2 o'clock, you have this. 3 o'clock, you've reached out to so-and-so. 4 o'clock, you've worked on this. 5 o'clock, you set up this. 7 o'clock, so on, so on, so on. As far as for myself, I have it set up where certain amount of times I make a post, certain amount of times I'm sending out emails, so I'm reaching out to clients, a certain time out of my day, I'm fulfilling orders, shipping out orders, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I set that out through every single day. I schedule. Even if one day is the same as the next day, redo the schedule, add a little bit of what you didn't get to do yesterday, and try to make sure that you have it all the way planned out, and then go at it 110%. 110%. But the reason I say you need to take this break is because without taking a break, you're going to bring yourself out. People tend to people that have their business that goes stagnant. The reason it goes stagnant is because you either lost sight of what you were doing it for, you're posting or you're doing the same thing that it hasn't been grown ever since. It may have grown at one point, but it was back when you were making meaningful content, or you were having word of mouth, or you were constantly getting in touch with people. So now that has fallen off, so has the business. So taking a break, getting back to doing what you love to do. If this is something that you love to do, getting back to taking a break. Why is it that you're doing it? Something that you love, cool. What is the goals for doing this? What is it that you're setting? What is the main goal for it? Is it for freedom? Is it for generational wealth? Is it for just to say you own something? I was about to say some people have it set up just for that. Whatever it is, as far as your purpose, if it's something that you love to do, once you take that break, your mind will realize, okay, it was a well-needed break. Everything's been kind of slacking, either due to outside activities or just inside. But instead of looking outwards, you need to look inwards. So instead of looking into the business as far as what's going on, you go and look back into yourself. Once you look into yourself and you figure that out, then you'll figure out you'll see what it is with the business. You'll start making meaningful content. When you talk back to your clients, you'll respond with them with empathy. You'll make sure you resolve all problems, get them everything that they need within the first contact, where there is no problems, only resolutions. once you keep that going, then it will just be a cycle. You'll be good, your business will be good, both of them will be good, life will be good, and then it just keeps on going. Just keeps on flowing. Then everything's good. So that's what I say. When you're not good, your business not gonna be good. Then it may turn into life just not looking too good. And we don't want to get that far. So go ahead, take the well-needed break. After take the well-needed break, reevaluate everything, yourself, the business, then set a schedule. Setting a schedule is big, really, really big. Like I said, not just for yourself, but not just for your business, but for yourself as well. I haven't even thought about this. Set up 2 schedules. If you got it, if you can, set up 2 schedules. Set up one schedule for your business as far as everything in particular that you do for your business, and set up one as far as personal, but have it in the same day. I'm not gonna lie, that does sound a little bit challenging, but if you're one of those people that kind of have to set it up or have to separate the two, then I understand. Me in particular, I can have it all set up because, like I said, I'm running by the hour mark, so I know at this point we gonna go on business. And once you have that set up, you'll go through anything to make sure that you meet your goals. You'll run through walls to make sure that the content that you're making is very meaningful. You're reaching out to the people that's reaching out to you. You're making sure that you're responding in a great and quickly manner that you can. You're reaching out to the clients that are needed to be reached out to, and not just wasting time as far as just reaching out just to be reaching out. You'll set that all up. Business will be great. So yeah, a quick little thing. This episode is sponsored by Musically Gamed. So for all gaming and music accessories, you need to check out musicallygamed.com. I'm talking speakers, headphones, controllers, every single controller, accessories, grips, the little skin that goes on the controllers. They got computer mats, keyboards that glow in the dark, mouses, glasses that play music, a headband that plays music, everything. When it comes to playing the game, listening to music, you only need to go to one place, and that's musicallygame.com. Right now, if you go there and you use the God Talk at checkout, you get 15% off on your order. So go ahead, check them out, and we really do appreciate them for sponsoring this episode. And let's get back to the show. All right, in the second segment, I'm going to talk about creating content for businesses. So every business, in order to get your business out there, you're going to need to do one of 2 things. Either you're going to have to talk about it, which at some point I feel like you have to, or you're going to have to pay other people or get other people to talk about it. And don't get me wrong, you can actually do both, which is what a lot of businesses do. You create your own content, or creating your own content, or you're paying people to create their own content, or you're signing up through some kind of affiliate marketing where they do their own content or they do their own kind of marketing, and however they bring in the sales, they get a percentage of that. Like I said, a lot of businesses do both. Really, the good businesses do both. Some businesses, as far as a lot of the bigger businesses, you're not going to probably see the CEO making as much content, but I'm sure when they first started, they definitely were the ones making content. So when it comes to making content, you need to have a social media page, and I would say get on all of them. Get on every single social media page that is out there. You should already have a name for your business or the side income. I don't want to call it the side income. I want to call it saying side income. It's a business. Yeah, you may be doing it on the side, but it's your business. So you're doing your business. So for your business, you should already have a name. You need to have either created a social media page for that business, which I recommend, or using your personal page. Now, with using your personal page, a lot of people, some people want to go directly for the business. Like, they don't want to have to go directly to you. Not to say that some people do, but I don't know, it's a little hard to explain. Like, if you're the one creating everything as far as the art itself, and your business name is Candy's Creations, and you create an art, you don't want it. If people are coming to you, it's kind of a little different if all you're doing is your business page. I mean, all you're doing is your business and a little bit of your personal. But if you have a business page, they're going directly to your business page, and that's all they're there for. So they're not going to your personal page and looking to see what you did as far as over the weekend or anything else. And then they just glance at some of the business that you do, and then they tap into that. Which, like I said, sometimes that may be the case, but I recommend separating the two. Some people, they strictly just want one page because they don't want to have to deal with having 2 pages on 5 different social media places. Totally understandable. But especially now in this day and age when everything as far as marketing is digital, nobody's really having any cards anymore. Not to say that business cards and flyers don't work. It's just that not everybody's really outside. Especially if online is where mostly everybody is seeing everything. So if you have artwork and you're creating it, if you don't have social media or online, the only way you're going to get your art out there is by hosting an event, an art gallery, word of mouth, by you making art for somebody and then them showing everybody, which is kind of like in the marketing of an affiliate, because it's through somebody else. They tell somebody, hey, this person does amazing art, you need to check them out. They come up to you and they want something done. That is an affiliate marketing. So in a way, like I said, you're going to end up you're going to have to do either a lot of hosting events. If you don't, I'll tell you like this. If you do not create social media profiles if you do not create any kind of social media profile or page for your business or do any kind of content work as far as promoting it social media wise, the only other way you're going to really get your business out there to the masses is doing a lot of events. I'm talking, you would be a vendor at just about every single event that's locally in your town, driving to some places, going to their vendors. You would definitely have to do, if you're an artist or something of that sort, you're going to have to be you're going to have to host sometimes as far as like a party or something. Like have a business party where you host one and everybody bring in their business and network, and then that's when you detail and you give out your business information. You're going to either have to be on a lot of podcasts and radio shows where you're nonstop just talking about your business, talking about yourself, and even when you do get on podcasts and stuff, they're gonna ask, how do we find you? Where can we get in contact? How can we buy this? We can't just go up to um, unless you have like a storefront and everybody has to go to that one store. That's the only other way. You would have to create a website. And then with you creating a website and not promoting it on social media, you telling people to go online and they only go online or to that one store. So you're kind of limiting yourself where you don't go to that social media. Not to say that people can't do it, because it definitely has been done. It just, you limit yourself in a sense. If you don't do it, you lose the chance of reaching out to people state to state, then and they're worldwide. So why not do it? Don't get me wrong, you definitely have to do a lot more work. But if you keep making the smart moves and the work that you've been doing, business will continue to be good. So definitely I tell people, have business page, get into business groups, or get into Facebook groups, or have the people around you. The people that you talk to, the people that you listen to as far as music, podcasts, the things that you watch, anything that you watch, make it to the point where it's constantly elevating your mind. If it's not benefiting you as far as to grow your business or grow yourself, don't listen to it. It's a distraction. You don't need it. It's not necessary. And the reason I say that is because lately a lot of people I've been hearing a lot about, cut off the friends or the people that's always talking down on your business. That's a fact. Cut them away immediately. Anybody that's constantly doubting or giving out some kind of doubt anytime you bring up something good about your business or bring up something about your business, you need to go ahead and cut them off, step away from that circle, get into a new circle or find a new group. Or if it's something that you're watching on a regular, if all you do is watch drama and girls that go out on the weekend and follow the Kardashians or something, then you're probably going to end up doing the same thing. So that's why I say watch something that's going to benefit you as far as them talking about business or talking about something that's in your field with whatever that you're doing. That could probably benefit you, give you the motivation or the extra boost that you didn't necessarily need just to get you going, or you'll learn something that you didn't know. Constantly, every day, you should be trying to learn something, by the way. Learn something that you didn't know. Next thing you know, your business has 10 times bigger than what you expected. And you truly don't know until you put in the work. But I always tell people, what you get out is what you put in. So if you are non-stop giving out good, valuable information, your business will be good and valuable to a lot of people. Once you fix as far as yourself, and you, I don't want to say don't chase the bag. Like, don't chase the bag, chase your heart, chase leaving an impact. The more you focus on leaving an impact, and as far as like a goal, helping people and bringing value to people, helping people with a need that they have, whatever you're supplying their services, especially with art. I always go back to art because I feel like it's easier to talk about, even though I have nothing that deals with art. But even if it's customizing art, once you get back to that and you realize that you're doing it for a purpose to really see the happiness in some of these people's faces and just to have an impact to them that beyond your wildest imagination, you can impact somebody to the point where you save somebody's life just for doing something for them, or just for them listening to you. So once you follow that, everything else will come with it. The money, the growth, the everything is going to come. Everything that you've been asking or wanting, the want is where we kind of mess up in life. So instead of wanting it so much, creating an impact, creating a value, creating a need for people, and solving their problems, being their resolution, will help you out 10 times in the long run. And that's what avoids the burnout. That what avoids the stagnating your business. And that's pretty much what's going to help you out. And that's everything I have to say as far as for this episode. Before I wrap it up, if you haven't seen the first episode, it is on YouTube. Go check it out now. We are on all platforms, all audio platforms, just about every single podcast player there is created. We are pretty much on it. The God Talk, you can listen to the first 2 episodes, and the trailer, 3rd episode, will be out very shortly. And we plan on dropping every Sunday, and we plan on having more guests in the future. But for the meantime, tap in, follow us on IG and Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And stay tuned for more. Other than that, I'm Ole the God, and I'm out. Peace.